Hi guys, I'm Kira, also known as Hobokiki, and today we'll be in my Hobonichi cousin, my baby, my pride and joy. Let's go ahead and flip her open to the week that we'll be working on. But first, here's how this week looks. Yep, still got space for Sunday's things. This is August 19th through the 25th. We'll be using the Disney Anthology sticker book, and I am trying to find Monsters Inc., or should I say Monsters University. I actually thought it might be cool to pair this with the Pixar sticker book from Happy Planner. So they have a few Monster Inc. Stickers here as well, so might as well use them together, and we can go ahead and get started here. If you're new here, hi, how are you? I like to use a theme for each month and have each week follow that theme. So this month is back to school, and Monsters University was a movie about Mike and Sully going to college together. And it was a cute story, but it has nothing on the original movie of Monsters Inc. Let me just tell you that now. So, because I wanted to use some stickers here from that Pixar sticker book, I will say this is not my favorite spread of any time. All the boxes here in this sticker book are huge, but I wanted to use them because they were Monsters Inc. coated, but man, they were just too big, and no matter how I slice it, it just looks like too much. You know what I'm saying? It just looks like I'm doing the most. So it is what it is. I tried my best to make do with it, and I tried to tell myself that I liked it, but at the end of the day, nope, it's no bueno. I don't like it. But I guess that's the price you pay when you try to experiment every week and you try to do things just a little bit different every week. Every week is not going to be a Picasso. And that just happened to be this week where, you know, I'm just going to say it, it's a little bit of an ugly spread. It's okay though. We have love for our ugly ducklings as well. It is to be expected with, this sticker world of ours that not every single spread is just going to be something that is a masterpiece. I was doing well there for a while. I had a good streak going of just loving and adoring every single spread. But this week, it's just like, it's doing the most. It's just too many boxes, and they're huge. But I tried, you guys. I really tried to make them work in the spread. I will say I do like the daily section setup that I did for this video. And you guys will see that in this video. I did decide to just mix them together. And I will say I do like my daily section. It's just this weekly section that is just, the boxes are like way too big for the Hobonichi. So it just looks a little strange here. I think that's the problem, is that the boxes are just way too big. I did want to try my best to basically match what was going on the left side of the page on the right. So that meant I did have to take one of those big, long, clunky horizontal boxes and put them on the right side of the page here. So I do wind up doing that. Is it my best work? No, it's not, and it's just slightly frustrating because I do love Monsters Inc. so much, but it's okay. This is just one of those spreads that I believe will look better once I start adding words to it, like my handwriting to it. And I firmly believe that some spreads, they just need a little TLC, they just need a little love. And once I start adding some words to it, I think it'll make it look better. Here is where I realized that I kind of hate this spread. I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out like what I can do to make it look better. I'm trying to add quotes, and it's just like not coming together for me. But I'm trying my best, y'all. I really am. So I decided to use green for my highlighter this week to match with Mike Wazowski. And I don't know, for some reason I felt like, did this make it worse? Possibly. We have this horrid green color, and then, there's the boxes there are already too many like different colors. So I don't know. It's just not jiving well with me. And I'm thinking like, how can I make this spread like look together? Like get it together, get it looking cohesive. Like, I don't know what to do to make it feel just a little bit better for myself. And I'm thinking about that while I put that mood tracker in. I tried to put in the same elements that I put in on all of my spreads, which is the mood tracker and like a little weekend section. So I do decide to write weekend right under this picture of what you would call it, Sully holding Mike like a football. It's so cute. It's such a cute picture. But, I thought if I add elements that I love, that I place in all of my sticker spreads, there we go, there are the words, that I would actually like this. And then I even started adding like these little glitter doodles, which I do to kind of like spruce things up. As you can see, I was trying. Your girl was really trying to make it look right. But at this point, I kind of just give up and say, hey, let me do a little bit of the planning. So I put down this water bottle here, and that's actually to signify my fire extinguisher. I need to place it out so my apartments can replace it with a new one, and that is due on the 21st, which is why I put the box there. But it's just the box is way too doggone big. It's too doggone big. I don't know what I was thinking, trying to make it work when it just doesn't want to work. But I do decide to put in these alcohol ink splotches by Rose Colored Days in this green color to try to get some balance here. I'm thinking maybe if I add more green around this spread that it will kind of make everything look put together. That's my thought process here anyways. So I'm adding the alcohol ink. I kind of like it because it is like that weird green color that is giving monster vibe. I mean, it's basically the same color as Mike. So I feel like it's starting to pull in the same colors and make everything look just a little bit better. At least I do like it just a smidge more than I did when the spread didn't have any of these alcohol ink swatches. But is it still enough to save it? Like, did it do the job of saving the spread? Nope, no, not at all. I mean, I like it just like literally like a smidge more, but it's still not enough. And so I'm thinking what else I could do. And I have this like teal washi that matches Sully's color. So I'm thinking maybe if I bring this in, it would help the spread look a little bit more cohesive as well. And I'm just trying all the stunts at this point, honey. Like I'm just trying to do it all to try to get this spread to get right. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this spread to get right. Get right in this spread, but it is not having it, and that's okay. That's okay. But I tried my best to put it together. I do say, or I will say, that I do like this edition a lot more. Like, okay, like we were starting to get somewhere. I was looking at this and I was seeing some cohesion. I was seeing like a thought process, and I liked it a lot more. I did like it a lot more after the washi went down because it felt just a smidge more balanced. I do like it a lot more, but at the end of the day, it still looks like this spread was created by a monster themselves. I tried though. I really do try. Or I really did try. Excuse me. If you're new here, hi, how are you? These voice recordings are done at about 2 to 3 o'clock in the morning. So I can be a little bit goofy at times. Please forgive me. But also, I'm definitely a goofy person in general. But it does not help with the lack of sleep. But that's it. This is it. I'm calling it quits with this spread, and it is what it is. I am just going to start on the daily section here. And like I said, the daily section looks a lot better to me. Oh my gosh, y'all hear this car beeping? It's like, stop. The person is not coming outside. Or just call them. Just call them. You know what I'm saying? They'll come outside. Why are you beeping? It's too late slash early to be beeping. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there. I'm just going to leave that in the video. I do apologize. But yeah, I will say that the daily section came out a lot better. And what I do want to say as well is that I did start actually planning. I didn't put the planning in this video just because I had walked away from it and just forgot to record. So the actual like written words are not in the video, but I will say that adding some words to the spread definitely made it look a lot better. And I can place a picture of that here so you can see it. See, what do you think? I think that makes it look 100 times better, or at least that's what I'm telling myself. Humor me, humor me. Tell me that the words make it look better, please, please, so I don't cry. Them is just all jokes, you guys. It's not that serious. I've come to that conclusion a long time ago that every page can't be pretty, especially with the way I plan, the way I like to experiment and just try new things. Like, come on. You should already know, like, every page is not going to be perfect, and that's quite okay. But Monday is already wrapped up here. I used all the doodly stickers so it would look cohesive for that one page. And now we're going into the rest of the week. I will say that Monday was actually my least favorite page, and it was because of the doodly stickers. I don't know. The anthology curated, like, it had a, I don't know who curated the stickers, but it was like kind of weird because I felt like they didn't know which direction they wanted to go in. They just like threw in all the Disney crap, and it was just like, if it were me, I would try to have made it look a little bit more cohesive in the book, but it's all good. I still love it. I'm still a Disney girl through and through, so it doesn't matter. So, in the weekly section, I am going to try to get rid of, that sounds terrible, but that is essentially what I'm doing. I'm trying to place down as much of the Pixar sticker book stickers as possible. And that's one of the reasons why I love my daily section, is because I can just put down a hodgepodge of stickers and it still comes out looking pretty decently. Basically, I can use all the stickers that I probably won't use in an actual spread, like a weekly spread. I can use them in my daily section because, my pages are basically a one and done. I get my thoughts out of my head and I keep it moving. Whereas my weekly section, I look at the weekly section every single day for that week. And sometimes I look at that weekly section the week before. Like, what am I trying to say here? Get it together. Hold on. So I'll like this week. Sometimes I'll look at the weekly section of last week to make sure that any to-dos that needed to get done last week gets done this week. And sometimes I will like basically stare at the weekly section getting ready for next week to make sure, like, what do I need to do next week. So what I'm trying to say, I'm just not eloquent enough to say it, is that I look at the weekly section a lot. So I do try to be a little bit more mindful of my stickers in my weekly section because I am going to be looking at it a lot. So I would want it or would hope for it to be a pretty spread that brings me joy. And for the most part, I get that accomplished. My daily section is a little different. I write what I need to write, get all the thoughts out of my head, and then I keep it pushing. So my daily pages, they do not have to be perfect. And neither does my weekly section has to be perfect. As you can see, it's not perfect. I couldn't get it together to save my life. But my weekly section and my daily section, I guess I just have two different levels of standards for myself. So that's all I'm really trying to say because I know I'm going to stare at my weekly section a lot. I hope you get what I'm trying to say because, that was a lot even for myself. What I will give myself pats on back for is that I do think the inclusion of the washi and the rose colored days um, alcohol ink definitely help bring everything a little bit together. Just because it was making sure that I had the exact same elements on every single page of the sticker book. So I do like how that looked, and I loved being able to rip out that page. I love finishing a page in a sticker book, and that is why I'm so happy to have my daily section so that I can put we'll say, oddball stickers in my daily section and use them up. Use those stickers up. We are moving into the end of the week here, and I still have quite a few stickers. I do have two pictures of Mike Wazowski, so I don't want to put him on the same page, like two of the same character on the same page. So I'm going to make sure that I put them on each different page here. And yeah, I'm basically going to make like a little hodgepodge at the bottom, and boom, we have another page that I completed, which always brings my heart joy. I am going to add that on the sticker or on the sticker on this page as well. The sticker itself is very cute, by the way. It says the future looks bright, and I just think it's adorable with Boo on there. I do think with the Pixar sticker book, the one thing, well, I have a few notes. They could have one provided a multitude of different boxes. Like their boxes and that sticker book is just huge for some reason, and maybe it's a big. I can't be bothered to look now, but even being a big, like I know the big sticker books have different sizes of boxes. This one was just huge. Two, the line art, they could have had different images. They have a lot of repeating line art stickers, and they could have had different images as well as bigger line art. And then three, yeah, like I guess it's the same thing, is that they could have used like different characters, different images. For example, the main character, Soli, his only real image in that sticker book is of him screaming. And it's like, what? Sully's like a big teddy bear. You could have put some happy pictures of him in there. I don't know. I think Happy Planner, y'all dropped the ball with that one. And there are so many iconic characters from Monsters Inc. And they just, I feel like they just dropped the ball a little bit. They could have put some more characters in, like where these huge boxes are, make some of these boxes smaller, and make some of the line art drawings just a little bit better. What I was showing you is that I'm using this rainbow box on the left side of the spread because the right side has so many characters and so many different colors that kind of brings some of the colors to the left side of the page. That was my thought process, anyways. Now I am just going to doodle a box for me to write in. I really do like doodling boxes to write in for my daily section. I just don't want to be forced what to write in those boxes. If you already catch my drift, I am going to show you how I make it just a little bit prettier. Basically, we're just doing a bunch of dashes and dots around the edge, and on the inside we'll do like a little bit of a scalloped look, and it helps bring the box all together. I'm basically going to be doing this for every page. I won't be showing you because I don't know, I just feel like it's redundant. It's basically the same box, but it just brings some life and some color to the page. So I'll just show you once, and then imagine me doing that for every other page because that is what it's going to be. I do like my double line boxes, and I might do that again for next week. Who knows? But I was really vibing with these kind of doodly boxes, and I've seen a lot of people make these doodle boxes, and I wanted to try them myself, and I can see why they do it. It's fun. Now I'm taking a light gray Tombow dual brush pen, and I am just going to highlight some of the lines here, every other line to be exact, just to give give myself, sorry about that, give myself a little space to write here. And I really do like how that looks. For some reason, it just brings the whole spread together for me. But I will get that done every page. So this is the final flip through. That was Monday and Tuesday. Here's Wednesday. As you can see, plenty of space to still write. Thursday and Friday. Again, for me, this is still plenty of space to write. And of course, Friday and Saturday. And that is basically it. I was just showing you that I forgot to put something to block the transmission of the ink from that box on Saturday. So now you can see like the outline of that box. But it is what it is. Sometimes things get messy. But yes, that was the final flip through. I hope you enjoyed this pretty chatty video of me setting up my week for this week. Yeah, like I said, the weekly section. I'm chill with the weekly now that I got some words on it, and I like the daily section. I typically always like my daily section. But yeah, that is basically it for this video. If you like the video, feel free to leave a like. If you dislike the video, feel free to leave a dislike. It's whatever, bro. We keep it real over here. Stay safe, stay creative, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.